Good, good, beautiful morning, Gromies. What is going on? Hope you guys are all doing amazing this morning. So, before we jump into this educational video, this one is going to be about the soil needed to start growing. Now, I want to welcome all of you guys here. First, make sure that if you're watching this video, you guys are all 18 and over. No little grommets in the channel. And I hope you guys are blazing on something super tasty this morning. We're getting our morning started with a little bit of that dream junkie. So, you guys are thinking about growing some outdoor, huh? And you guys want to know where to get started? What do I do? So let's jump right into what you guys are going to want to know as far as setting up, whether you're going to grow in the ground or whether you're going to grow in like fabric pots or you're going to use like raised garden beds. So I'm going to give you guys a basic idea as if you're starting the soil that you need. So let's just jump right into it. This is going to be a recipe for 100 gallons of soil or 13 cubic feet, however you want to look at it. So you guys can take this equation and say if you're starting in like your first grow, you have a bunch of 20-gallon pots, you can take what I'm about to tell you as a 100-gallon equation and use that. Say if you have 5 20-gallon pots, you can take my soil recipe and just disperse it amongst those 5 plants. Or if you decide to go big like I have back here and you got a bunch of holes dug in your backyard or you have big ass pots, you can use my 100 gallons to be exactly what you need for each one of your guys' plants. So from the top, we're gonna go with 5 bags of a high quality soil, a nice organic soil, something that you guys can source locally from maybe a local grow shop where you live. Just look for, honestly, just ask them what the best organic soil is that they have. If they happen to have big roots, I would recommend big roots, but not everybody carries it. Number 2 is gonna be crushed lava rock, 2 cubic feet. And if I didn't mention how much of the soil you want to add, we're going to go with 6.5 cubic feet of organic soil. Number 2 is crushed lava rock. You want to go with 2 cubic feet. And the crushed lava rock is going to aerate your soil. So over the years, your soil will not compact on itself, because without some sort of aeration, the soil will end up becoming compacted somewhat. But we alleviate that with these beautiful cover crops. They take care of a lot of the compaction by breaking up the soil with their roots, which is why we love our cover crop. Number 3 is going to be rice hulls. So rice hulls are amazing because they're natural and organic, and they break down into the soil, and they just feed your soil when they eventually break down. So rice hulls works well in conjunction with the lava rock, and I would suggest the mini lava rock. Usually when you source it from like a local Home Depot or a Lowe's Hardware, it usually comes in big fat rocks and little tiny crushed rock. Go with the crushed. Crushed is much better. And also spray it down when you get it. Don't put it directly into your soil. Hit it with a hose and spray it down and rinse it out really well. All right, so next is going to be worm castings. And worm castings, we're going to go with 1 cubic foot. And that's just going to, do what worm castings do. They're nature's little workers. Worm castings is super important in an organic no-till regenerative system like what I'm teaching you guys how to do. So we're going to go with 1 cubic foot. Next up is going to be my personal favorite, but if you don't have it, ask them what their most high quality compost is that you can get your hands on. I personally love Booz Blend Biodynamic Compost. It's absolutely the bee's knees. It's been my go-to for like the last 7-8 years. I love it. I swear by it. It grows us these beautiful, beautiful trees, cover crop, whatever we put back here, it just goes crazy. So we go with half a cubic foot of the Booz Blend compost or any comparable compost that you guys can get where you're located. Next is going to be half a bag of chicken shit. So we want to go with, usually I stick with the brand Stutzman's chicken manure, but you guys just source whatever you can. Ask for them if they have organic chicken shit from chickens that were fed an organic diet. That would be ideal. But just ask for the most cleanest chicken manure that they have. And we're going to go with a half a bag of that. And then this is completely optional, but I would definitely throw it in if I were you. And this is going to be pre-charged biochar. Biochar is like basically if you've had a campfire and all the wood cinders down and you have that black and gray wood. If you grab that wood and you like smash it in your fingers, you get that black charcoal all over you. That's basically what biochar is. It's like wood that's been burnt up, but it works wonders for an organic natural soil system. It allows the microbes and the biology to go inside the biochar and make little homes in there, and it adds to the water holding capacity of your soil. So by adding biochar, you can water less, and that's great for everybody. Less watering means less work, less time in the garden, and it helps absorb and hold the water longer than if you didn't have the biochar in it. So I would strongly suggest biochar is a good addition. And to this mixture, we add 1 cubic foot. And I think I know you guys can source pre-charged biochar. I'm not sponsored by them by any means, but buildasoil.com does have pre-charged biochar. So feel free to check them out for your biocharge hookup, because it's kind of a weird thing to find. So that there will bring the total to 13 cubic feet or 100 gallons of soil. So if you guys have followed along with me so far, I'm going to wrap this video up. But let's just recap exactly what we're talking about. We're coming up with a soil recipe of 100 gallons or 13 cubic feet. You guys can put that in the ground, dig a hole, a big, in like a fabric pot or a raised garden bed. And from the top, we have 5 bags of soil, 6.5 cubic feet. Crushed lava rock, the small kind, 2 cubic feet. Rice hulls, 2 cubic feet. Worm castings, 1 cubic foot. Booze blend compost or any comparable compost, half a cubic foot. And then half a bag of the best chicken manure that you can get. Half a cubic foot of that and 1 cubic foot of biochar. Take that entire mixture and I want you guys to mix it all up together. All in together. And as well as that, I would also recommend as an all-purpose blend, because it's been my go-to. I used to use Down to Earth BioLive, which I also recommend. It's a super good mix. It's all the dry amendments that your plants are going to need, all the vitamins, all the nutrients in one all-purpose blend. And also a very comparable organic blend that you guys could get would be the Mr. B's Green Trees, and they have an all-purpose blend that again has everything in it the plants are going to need throughout the entire veg life, and then going into transition and then into bloom. So just to make it a lot easier on you, especially if you're a new grower, it's easier to source these ingredients as an all-purpose blend versus trying to go and get each individual ingredient and then piece it together yourself. That's what we used to do before these blends came about. We used to make super soils going back like 10, 12 years. And the super soils kind of advanced to that blend being made together into a dry amendment. But the super soil is basically what I just explained to you. It's getting your soil together with all the right nutrients. That entire list of beautiful amendments that I just mentioned, that is your super soil. And having an all-purpose blend that kind of works in unison with that is just going to take your soil to the next level. It's going to allow your plants to never not have what they need, which is why I suggest adding either the BioLive by Down to Earth or some Mr. B's Green Trees to that soil mix, and then mix it up very, very well. Mix it up until you feel like it's completely mixed, and then you're ready. And then you could take that and you could put it into your pot or your hole or your raised garden bed, and you're ready to rock and roll, Gromies. So I would, after you've made the mix, give it at least 30 days to sit and calm down, because you just don't want to put baby seedlings into a brand new soil mix. Most importantly, because there's chicken manure in there, that could have a tendency to run kind of hot. So just take that into consideration. Get your soil together, let it sit for like 30 days, and then you'll be ready to rock and roll, Gromies. And that's going to be it. That's going to be the full breakdown on how you guys could put together an awesome soil recipe that is going to just completely give you everything that you're looking for and some. So I hope you guys enjoyed. There will be plenty more of these videos coming. I'm on a tear. I'm going to try to get back all the old videos. I'm going to recreate all the awesomeness that once we had, and I'm going to put it back out for you guys. So I'm on a run, and I'll see you guys on the tripod. Peace.